right, welcome back. It's going to be the second map of the grand final here at the Copenhagen Games 2016. It was HellRaisers that came out on top of that marathon match on Inferno, and we are going to be going into Dust 2, which is the pick of HellRaisers, actually.
Yeah,
so
and
be an interesting one.
From what we've seen so far at the tournament, they've done pretty well. They beat Cadian's team 16-5 on this, won 16-12 in one of the semifinals. So they definitely have an affinity for the map, and E-Frag on their end, well, they have been good on Dust 2 previously, but as of late, had a bit of an up and down performance on it. So going into this, it's looking more and more like HellRaisers might be going away with this 2-0.
Definitely, I think it looks like that right now, and you know, psychologically, it's gonna be easier for the one that's gonna win a map like they just did. You had 3 overtimes. It's very back and forth, and it seemed like it was a lot of mistakes from both sides, so that it actually even went that far. So being the winning side is always going to be easier. Being on the losing side, it's going to take some mental fortitude. I think we've been talking about previously as well for E-Frag to come back into it and have the abilities to equalize this game. But the game is about to go live, so we may as well just throw it straight into the game and get into it. It's going to be E-Frag on the CT side, HellRaisers on the T side, and we can check out the pistol round here right away and what kind of buy we have from the T's. It's 0 with the smoke, and Angel has a flash, and the Tech 9 raid boss right now is going to be Oscar.
Yep, raid boss and Oscar. Last time they did this, it worked out pretty nicely, and well, setting up for a pretty quick push out into mid. Dreamer's gonna find Quest, but instantly retreated by Oscar. Now all on NKL to hold back the forces of HellRaisers. Desperately trying to find something to connect here. Doesn't find anything at all. It's gonna go down to Oscar. Luckily for them, though, Spy Leader is able to find Zero. So it's an equal man opportunity here for E-Frag, but they're still going to have to try to retake here with only 1 flash available on their side.
Victor on a monster flag, but Angel, I think you may have heard him because he's taking a massive positioning right now. It should have the frag, but no. Oh, finally does, though. And now it becomes a 3-on-2 and solo HP on both of the E-Frag players. It's going to make it very hard to make this retake possible. It's looking more and more like HellRaisers taking the piss around. And this man number 2 on the T side, and the audience here approves.
Yeah, they've got
sure.
Thunder Sticks.
Oh, yeah. So someone brought the Thunder Sticks. It's going to get noisy.
Happens every year here at Copenhagen. Thunder Sticks get brought out for the finals. And, well, HellRaisers start off with a bit of a firework. The raid boss, Oscar, definitely working out, getting 4 frags in that first round. Opting to go for a scout, does not get the tag. And any of the E-Frag members switching over here at the beginning, but now we're probably going to see a fairly passive hold from HellRaisers.
Look at this. Interestingly, E-Frag, they do have a force buy, but they have saved money on bubble. 1.5k, 1.2k still left on his bank. Just opted to go for a P250, so
clear sign of him wanting to go towards that op.
Yeah, that's a smart move, especially on a map like Dust 2. You really do want to have that op out early.
Yeah, and you want to be able to contest Oscar, because Oscar is normally a complete beast on this map. Well, versus Public Clear, it was this man right here who was able to lead the charge for HellRaisers. So multiple weapons available for them. So they're just going to flash over to the catwalk. Slowly but certainly take control over the map here. Right now, just very passive hold from E-Frag, setting up with 1 man in Goop, 1 in A-Slope.
Seems like an A execute from Cal coming in. Pop flash comes. Molotov to A-Slope, and here it comes. Going to be on Victor and Spy Leader, the 2 players on this site. Attack slowly but surely making its way. They're going to check that Goose position. Spy Leader's the one going to get the first kill and Bubble to continue. Oh, getting 2. Now it becomes a 3-on-2 situation favoring the CTs.
Yeah, backstep from Bubble doing so much damage.
Yeah.
Bob is going to go down though, and Quest, well, just needs to land some shots here to help out his buddy, and he does. Finds 1, finds 2. Oh. This is great tapping for Quest. There you go, easy as you like. Full control over that situation, and it's very important that he doesn't fall into the trap of just committing to a spray or anything like that with the Galil, because the bullets will be flying. So, well, E-Frag doing a lot of damage with that bubble backstab, but, you know, when Quest starts off a game like this, everything's going to be all right.
Slightly scary before Quest won in the end. It makes it work for the terrorist side, and got a bit of a pause here.
Yeah, and, well, Quest won. Had a bit of a rough go at the beginning of Inferno, but, you know, closed out the game fairly strong, and now gotten off to a pretty solid start as well, so that has to feel good for him.
Yeah, continuing where he left off in the end of Inferno.
Yeah,
Definitely good to have that for HellRaisers.
bit of a pause here. Well, until that gets sorted out. We're basically just going to have to watch and wait out here.
Get the shots of E-Frag discussing what they can do on this one. They're obviously going to be on a save here. Like we mentioned, Bubble did save enough money so that he'll be able to get that up and armor as well. Some utility to go with it.
Absolutely. Well, E-Frag, they are definitely looking to get that op up on Bubble. 3.7 saved up. Obviously, E-Frag not going to invest anything heavy into this round. So, always said, because we said it on Inferno as well, it should be a fairly easy round for HellRaisers, but we've seen it go awry before.
Don't say that. That's going to jinx it so bad.
Well, you know, anything to create excitement, right?
There's some rock and roll here in the audience, as you can tell. We just saw a rock and roll rockin' Rubino here too. He's ready for the party there.
I guess I'm getting ready for the after party. Definitely. Oh. Match is unpaused, so we're going to get back into action here. Still, same inventory pretty much on HellRaisers. No actual SMGs for the red part. Normally, Angel is a big proponent of picking those up. He's just going to stick to a P250 here. And that's still way better weaponry than what the side of E-Frag can actually show off. And Victor's actually going to get tagged through the door here by the scout. Not going to be touched by the Molotov though, so he's going to survive for now. And HellRaisers doing a good job of just utilizing nades to clear out, you know, potential dangerous corners.
All the threats been neutralized by the Molotov so far. Things are very slow. It's a minute and 15 left in the round. So far, not really much going on. It's quite B to mid heavy right now for the E-Frag side, and it seems like it might be the point of action here from HellRaisers.
Seems like it's going to be a bit of a B split here from Victor. Good chance to pick up the frag here. He does as well. So down goes Angel, but that's only a P250. But look here, Dreamer doing a ton of damage on the HellRaiser side as they enter a B bomb side.
Oh,
and NKL follows it up as well, and the HP is just dwindling from HellRaisers, and one by one they fall. Right now it's a 2v3 situation in favor of E-Frag.
Stico, he needs to be the man of the hour here to do all the damage. Both of the CTs are around that car, so this could get interesting. It's going to be jumping out. It's Stico. It's good going down. And now Victor, both Stico also very low on HP. Bomb is down in that B bomb side, so he does have to go for it. But Victor is going to go for the face him, but Stico gets the frag. And that's going to be another one where HellRaisers gets bailed by a player, just going massively towards the end of that round.
Very tense eco round for HellRaisers right there. Not really being able to build up any bank at all. Stico being the one surviving. He's going to have some money in the bank, but you can tell the rest of the guys in grave danger of getting reset here if E-Frag were to pick up the round. And there you go. The off comes out on Bubble. And he might see some action soon, but he's actually going to walk back into the smoke here, reposition himself. Well, for now, HellRaisers just setting up fairly passively. Bubble goes for the shot, doesn't make it. And mid control is more or less given up here. Spy Leader rotates down towards spawn. And again, it's same story from HellRaisers, just flashing up, playing it safely, and slowly grabbing map control here. And, well, wouldn't be too surprised if we saw an execute towards A here.
Yeah, a fairly standard kind of a hold from the CT so far. Bubble is going to be the opera here by car. Holding Catwalk and also fall back too long if need be. And it seems like it's going to be a split coming here from HellRaisers. If they time this correctly, if they use their utility correctly, it could get problematic for Victor and Bubble on this side.
Well, the HellRaisers definitely know that Bubble has an op, so the question is, are they actually going to throw flashes out? This is a very common position that Bubble's using right now. And Victor's gets flashed in pit, and he's going to get help from Bubble here. And the return barely comes in. Actually, it's Victor who's going to go down in pit there, so Bubble still stays alive. And the pressure from Catwalk is coming in here from HellRaisers. They're moving forward. They desperately want to find the kill. Zero does stake out Spy Leader, and he's actually going to plant for Catwalk.
Oh, he's going to be in trouble, though. NKL already coming up, but Zero gets that kill. It's going to be Dreamer, though, who's going to contest it.
And Angel, you have to be
very fast, but there's no one on the bomb yet. Oh, Dreamer, he has an idea of what's going on. And it should be a good one for Dreamer as Angel's coming into it. And yeah, that's the kill going the way of Dreamer. A little bit edgy there, but still manages to make it happen. And that's going to be a round for E-Frag. And HellRaisers, on the other hand, not looking that pretty when it comes to money. It's only Stico, the only one that has quite a bit of bank to work with. And well,
he's going to drop an op for Oscar.
Yeah, there is going to be an op in play. It's going to be on Oscar. And there's Galil's, Deagle, Quest one. That's going to get a Tech 9.
Not really sure what actually Angel was doing there at long.
Oh, what a shot.
Actually,
Oscar
a gap shot
up
from Oscar. The reactions you need to have to make that happen. Well, that's one way to start off a round. So already HellRaisers up.
Yeah, I mean, there is always going to be that possibility of reset for E-Frag as well, considering how tight it got in that previous round. So you could justify the force from HellRaisers, considering Oscar has got that up, and we know how much he can have an impact.
Still pretty straightforward setup from E-Frag here. They're leaving Catwalk open, and well, that's where HellRaisers have predominantly shown interest in going, but setting up for a bit of a retake here.
Yeah, I mean, judging from the fact that Bubbles be moving to B with that up, it seems like they think it's going to be a B push, but instead, it's already being a Catwalk push, and they find an empty A side. The only CT is in pit. That's going to be Victor.
Spy Leader just guns through the smoke here. Does find on finds two. Oscar goes down. So the operations of HellRaisers just immediately moved. Goes for the jump shot as well. And how is he still alive? There he goes. Hero finally takes him out. But Victor finds Quest, and a 2v3 situation here. And HellRaisers on the back foot.
Somehow, Stico, though, he gets the kill. It becomes a 2-on-2 now. Oh, he's going to phase Bubble and get that kill too, leaving Victor alone here in the situation. Oh, gets the kill, though. Now it's a 1-on-1. I think Zero's position is known. It is. He's going to push for it. Victor's going to get that kill. And he's going to have enough time to get that defuse as well. And it all comes down to Spy Leader's amazing heroics through the smoke and getting those 2 kills early on in the afterplant.
Yeah, just and that's an insanely big risk from Spy Leader. If he goes down, then and gets nothing for it, that's going to make the retake from E-Frag pretty much impossible at that point.
Now, what is the decision from HellRaisers going to be like? They know money is very tight for E-Frag.
And
with that, seems there's got to be a buy from them.
And Quest One's actually going to drop an AK over towards Angel here. So Angel pretty much fully bought up in this round. Got nades, armor, and an AK.
Only one really saving up here is Oscar. You only got
yeah,
a clock.
because he wants that off. But I guess, to be fair, Oscar with an op is probably worth a couple of men.
Yeah, that is true.
So this could absolutely work out. But for E-Frag, this is all about actually stabilizing their economy right now.
Yep, they want to survive with as many as possible, but it's not going to be as straightforward with the 3 rifles in play from HellRaisers right now. Angel is tempting to just go through middle doors, but he decides not to. He's going to just flash for West One and Stuco and Catwalk, and they're going to find it empty right now.
E-Frag just willingly giving up cat control. They do have Bubble over towards cars here with that op.
Yeah, going up Catwalk is going to be tough with that op being there because they have no flashes to work with.
They do have, well, now they have one smoke as Angel throws his one off. So now they're just simply going to have to rely on hitting their shots, or at least making Bubble feel so pressured that he actually can't stick around towards cars. And this smoke is definitely going to help. It's going to be a bit of a one-way. Well, Victor starts things off strong, taking out Oscar at long, but that's only the Glocks down. Remember, Oscar didn't really invest anything at all, and well, they've given up the entire bomb site, so it's going to be a Catwalk plan here. And Angel actually gets one frag, and now this is a very successful round for HellRaisers.
But it's tough right now. We have no control of either Catwalk or Long, and there's going to be pressure applied from both sides. Needs to be some sick headshots from Zero and Stico. Oh, that's a great way to open up. Now it's all happening for them, and Victor decides to evade with an AWP.
He's going to try to save that. He knows it's pretty much impossible to close the gap with only 17 HP here.
Well, didn't seem very likely, but Stico getting those kills obviously helps out a lot.
And Sierra is able to buy so much time and just grab the attention of the two people coming in from short there. They're ducking up and down for the bomb site.
Campbell pays off beautifully for HellRaisers. That's going to be a horrible money situation for E-Frag. They might even go for a force buy here, considering that they're not going to be able to buy on the following round, and they have an open bubble right now. And surprise, surprise, that's exactly the mindset that they have utilized here.
No surprise to see E-Frag force buy here. But this is also a round that could skyrocket HellRaisers into the lead and actually get a bit of a cushion. They're going to, well, pick up the tempo here. Everybody out on long super fast, and nobody from E-Frag is here, but they do have one man who's already pushed up into top mid. But, well, HellRaisers already thinking about this as Bubble gets the first frag onto 0. So they do have their backs covered, and now they're going to try to make their way onto side. Oh, great shot from Stiko onto Victor. Bubble's going to find another frag onto Angel. Oh, well, Quest coming up big here on Dust 2, finding both of the backstabbers on long, and well, 2v3 situation in favor of HellRaisers with the bomb down. Only one smoke and a flash to work with here, and Dreamer doesn't even have a weapon.
We're trying to come and apply some pressure on long. Is he going to make it work with the CZ? Oh, he definitely is. That's going to be a 2-on-2 now, but Bubble so down to HP right now. And it might get too tough, but Dreamer, you never know with him. He is very capable. He's having a bit of a duel, but decides to go. And the time is running out, so they are going to save the weapons into the following round. That's going to be the 5th round on the board for HellRaisers early on here in Dust 2.
That's good. They can still do a lot of damage. Bubble picking up 2 frags that round, and Dreamer's able to save a kid as well. Might have had a bit of a different idea on that if Bubble was the one with, I guess, more HP and the death kit on himself. Basically being able to use Dreamer as a bit of a decoy at long to get better positioning. But in the end, it's going to be HellRaisers and the quick long play that works out for them. And fortunately for E-Frag, that's the first time they actually care about Catwalk, and it's the first time we see HellRaisers set tempo towards long.
Well, they had the sponsor just spotting that. They smoked off the corners. Chico trying to apply some pressure, but falls back. There's an open play in Bubble, and Dreamer has the M4 saved from the previous round, but other than that, it's not really hefty investment for the Bulgarian side now.
Bubble.
Yeah, he's going to get that kill. Chico is going to evade from the situation, and here comes the B push with 2 CZs in here. This could get really hard for the piece. Dreamer opens up, but this one is going to retaliate until Bubble comes into play. He's going to get the next kill, and all of a sudden then it becomes a 2-on-2. Spy Leader. He has an AK-47. He gets totally blinded, and there's a smoke right in front of him. And Oscar's going to make his way into the bomb side. The Spy Leader's going to go through the smoke. He's going to get that kill. The Lone Warrior and Stiko is going to be here in a 1-on-1 now with 6 HP left as well. Spy Leader, he's not committing with the defuse. Instead, he's going to check out here into the tunnels. And Stiko, you got to be patient. He's just falling back and falling back. Well, this duel should be going into favor of Spy Leader, but it does not. Stiko gets the kill. And that's a lot of clutch rounds now that have gone the way of HellRaisers. The 2nd round of the map, the 3rd round, previous one, pretty much all of them being clutches. Well, that's going to keep the economy from HellRaisers really honest, but obviously the round count is just getting bigger and bigger for HellRaisers. And the
common denominator here is the fact that Stiko is involved in all of them.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
being
the combining factor.
The final piece of the puzzle for HellRaisers.
The 5th element.
Yeah, very much so. And well, not a lot of utility on E-Frag's side, but they do have the weapons this time. Well, Oscar has that off again. Zero is going to find 1 frag there. Opens things up on NKL, but Dreamer's going to get 1 for himself as well. So it's all even Steven here. And as with most maps, equalizing pretty much the numbers down to 4v4 is always going to favor the terrorists. It does spread out the CT forces a lot more, and you can tell only 1 player from E-Frag towards that B bomb site.
Yeah, this would be the perfect time to do that big push, and the bomb is actually making its way to the upper tunnel. Now, Dreamer is very capable alone too, so you don't want to count him out, but it is going to be tough regardless. Now, Spider is making his way into mid, and he's going to be taken out by Stiko. That's going to be the cue. That's going to be the call for them to push into B, and Dreamer, you got to go big. You go home, and he's going to go home from this round. Taken care of by guest one, who's definitely stepped up to the plate here in map number 2.
Absolutely, and well, no money left on E-Frag, so they're definitely going to try to hold on to this. But luckily for them, because they've been able to do such a lot of such a big amount of damage to HellRaisers pretty much every single round. They don't really have the money to go forcing here. They can afford to give up one frag if it's not Oscar, but nothing more than that. And you can tell they're not too keen on actually hunting. There's pretty much only one man who's on a bit of a mission towards long here.
They need to create that buffer, so it's only the smart move right now to stick to the guns and try not to go for the hunt.
Stico just not even that willing to actually go searching for the two final E-Frag members. He's probably expecting them to hold together as well.
Slowly,
so at best, it's going to get a one.
Slowly but surely, HellRaisers making their way towards winning this half at least, as it is going to be the 7th round on the board for them. In a nice fashion, pushing into B. Dreamer had nothing to go for himself in that one. So, frag down in middle by Seiko. That was pretty much a round over.
Stico just having an instrumental part of pretty much everything that HellRaisers do right now. And E-Frag on the back foot, and they're actually going to force up here. They feel like they have to apply pressure. They do have some money left after buying up as well, but it is a considerable investment.
Well, I still have some money to bank, but
yeah,
they have upgraded pistols. They have to enforce from
like
the previous
Kevlar
rounds. Yeah, and Kevlar.
Victor trying to be aggressive on catwalk here. He's going to get flashed out and back off, so doesn't get anything for it. Again, a Molotov just being really close to that corner, but not quite catching anyone. First time around, it was Dreamer there. Now it's Spy Leader. Bubble taking a very aggressive stance here at long. Oh, is Questzone actually going to do this? The pop flash. Oh, doesn't really flash Bubble at all. That Angel's there to return the frag onto Bubble, and that means long control is given up by E-Frag. Yeah. Victor still hanging out on catwalk, but there's only one member of HellRaisers towards this side of the map. But you can see the massive rotation coming in. Pretty much everyone from E-Frag have left that B-bomb site, moved over towards A, and they're going to boost up on site as well to get some sort of an overview.
They're not going to see anyone on long now, so that might be a cue for them to start falling back and thinking into that the E-Frag HellRaisers members would have just fallen back.
Victor pushes forward here. He can get caught out so easily.
And there you have it. That's going to be Zero getting that kill.
And this is going to lead E-Frag actually to think that this is going to be something towards B for the better part of it.
Yeah.
You see two people still on that B side of the map, and the rest of the HellRaisers, they're slowly inching their way towards long. Takes out NKL. So Spy Leader does have an AK in a situation like this. Well, he needs to find a frag quick. Otherwise, it's better just to save it. So far, nobody actually giving themselves up from HellRaisers and Oscar. It's going to make an easy job of him in Extremo left. CZ and armor. That's all he has. Not even a kit, so no realistic way of actually getting this retake to happen.
No.
And again, HellRaisers, they're going to win a round. And E-Frag, they're going to be in a bit of dire straits.
Definitely the case right now. Let's try to get a kill here. Oh, he does connect on Angel.
That's some solid aim.
Unlikely kill, but that's all they will have out of it. And it's going to be another round going the way of HellRaisers here. And being a tough start here for E-Frag, definitely.
And you can tell that E-Frag, even though they're not winning rounds, they are doing damage. Never a lot left in the bank of HellRaisers after a round. Now, they're finally going to have a pretty good buy here. Lots of Molotovs on the side of E-Frag and an op on Bubble. So now they need to make it count.
It's going to be it was going to be a B rush, but it was a Molotov to stop them in their tracks, and they're going to fall back and abandon that idea. And just move on towards the tunnels and team on, really. Ooh. What's going on there? It's a bit of a wall bang there from the CTs. I think that was Bubble with that up. Very close from connecting with that one. Now, once again, E-Frag has come back to what they've traditionally had. Bubble playing that car position, having one on both sides in middle. One in pit and one in P.
HellRaisers just being as careful can be. Not willing to take any big chances, and well, I guess that's a good thing. Nobody's actually just running it about by themselves, trying to find frags here. It's all being done by committee, and again, they're going back to that default. Stika's going to put down the one-way smoke towards car in hopes of finding Bubble. Might even drop down here in spawn, but he's going to be greeted by Spy Leader if that's the case. And last time Spy Leader ran through, Bubble's going to miss the shot. That's big. Zero finds one, but there we go. Spy Leader runs through the smoke, does find one frag, but only one this time. So Bomb's going to go down towards Catwalk, and look at Angel.
Yeah, he's on the monster flank right now through B, so he could be catching everyone off. Spy Leader, though, he's going to get that kill on the Quest 1. Question is, where is Angel going to get anything going? He's not. Dreamer's going to be able to pick him off. Oscar, though, that's a retaliation. It's 2-on-3. Make it a 2-on-2 with Oscar getting another kill. Zero playing around in the smoke. He's going to make it work. He is. He's going to get one kill on Oscar to finish it off. Another round going in the way of HellRaisers. Even if E-Frag was favored through most, actually, throughout the round in the afterplan situation. They got the crucial kills, but still, in the end, again, it's going to be HellRaisers picking up another round. So this is going to be super frustrating for E-Frag.
Well, yeah, nothing is really going their way right now.
No.
And, well, Spy Leader doing all he can, gets 2 frags from that CT spawn position, and even Angel getting cut off, trying to backstab. So it was looking pretty good for E-Frag, but Oscar just being a complete nuisance. Yeah, Oscar being Oscar, and E-Frag, they're going to force up. This is pretty much their last stand of the first half in many ways. HellRaisers potentially getting to double figures here would be absolutely disastrous.
Yeah. We know their CT7 on this map is very good and aggressive.
No, that is their wanted side pretty much.
Exactly.
If they have the choice. And well, again, HellRaisers taking no chances. Wouldn't be surprised if we're going to see Stico eventually move up towards Catwalk. But actually,
Victor.
2 members are walking out mid here, but this is actually going to work out pretty nicely. You have an aggressive push from E-Frag on long, but
Quest 1.
only one on B.
Oh, timing. Is not a friend of his right now. Victor, together with NKL, are going to get out. That's going to be the information.
Well, is he actually going to see anyone? Oh, he spots one
out of B right now. It's out of B. It's going to be on Fire Leader to make things happen. To Stico, yet another crazy headshot comes in, and that's going to open things up. Dreamer getting a kill of his own in middle. Meanwhile, Quest 1 hitting one in the tunnel. So it's trades back and forth. Comes an Africa finally.
Now Stico's really low on HP, and well, there's still a Molotov here for E-Frag to actually utilize. And 2 flashes on Zero. Right now, they're just going to choose to stick with their guns. E-Frag, this is pretty much a must-win round.
Angel. Oh, wow. How did that even happen?
Well, only Bubble left, and Bubble's going to be taken out by Zero. So a successful B hold from HellRaisers coming in, and well, they got to the double figures. And there's not a lot of money on the side of E-Frag, but that doesn't stop them from actually investing a fair bit into it. Well, we do have the max money loss bonus at this point. And I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen E-Frag, well, take a timeout, because losing these close rounds time and time again has to be extremely frustrating. So just to kind of calm themselves and refocus, time it probably could have been spent to good use here.
Oh, definitely.
And nobody inside that B bomb site either. And well, HellRaisers, they're just going to take the invitation with open hands. And well, Spy Leader, you're going to have to do something magical if you're going to get anything out of this. He does find one frag, but sadly, that's not going to be enough to hold back the forces of HellRaisers towards B. So they're going to get the bomb plant down. Well, the rest of E-Frag are far away from that B bomb set, and they might just decide to hold on to that Kevlar instead of trying to get some exit frags.
Yep. I suppose that would probably at least be the smart thing to do in this situation. They have 2 in T-spawn. It's going to be Victor and Bubble. And they're going to be spotting Angel from behind right about now and getting that kill too. So that might be an AK-47 recovered by E-Frag. There's going to be more than that. Remains to be a question. It's going to be Oscar, though. He gets a kill into Bubble. So it could be of danger here to the remaining CCs. But instead, he decides to fall back. NKL, he's on a hunt here. Is he going to have time? No, the bomb's going to go down before, or explode before he gets a chance of trying to get that kill.
Yeah, 11-2 in favor of HellRaisers. E-Frag are going to have the money to do a proper buy here. Well, so far, we haven't really been able to get off to a good start. So maybe throwing in some aggression, not letting HellRaisers set up as comfortably as they've been allowed to do up until this point. It's going to be the key, but Bubble's going to go mid as before when he picks up that op, and eventually he's going to fall back towards that car area. But here's the difference from E-Frag, though. Not having Spy Leader anywhere around that CT spawn. He's going to be with Victor at long, and well, that nade is going to do some damage to Quest, but not a whole lot. And Bubble missing that shot, and that's going to be his cue to move up towards long. And HellRaisers, they're already on their way out. Quest with a great opening onto Victor, and their spy leader. The quick rotation bubble as well, chiming in with a frag onto Angel. And that means, well, no pressure from Catwalk on HellRaisers' side. Everyone who's left alive is at long, and now you see E-Frag making the rotations. They're actually pushing up mid and probably want to get somebody behind long here, and that's going to be NKL.
That's exactly what's going on right now. They have managed to make their way towards the side. Bubble, CT spawn, Dreamer on Cat. It's going to be a grenade. As much damage as it could have. Dreamer making his way up at the site, gets a headshot onto Oscar. Just needs to make more as Tuco's gonna. Oh, another 2 amazing kills before NKL gets one on Stico, making it into a 1-on-1 on 0. He is in the CT ramp, and he's gonna take this duel.
Oh, doesn't win it. Great job by NKL. Probably could have played a tiny bit more with the time, but figuring that if NKL makes it past there, it's going to be so hard for him to actually get anywhere close to the bomb site. It doesn't pan out, and E-Frag finally went around, but at this point, it's been so many rounds in the favor of HellRaisers that they will actually have enough money, even though they have been fairly unstable. You could see Angel and Quest not being able to purchase up on their own, so they're going to spend all of their bank in this situation, but works out last round of the first half, and well, they've already kind of done their job at this point.
Yep, definitely have more than enough, I would say. In the fast pace this time around from HellRaisers, more methodical, slow, and you can see Victor and Spy Leader again thinking of pushing through long doors. Oh, I think Oscar just bought a Spy Leader, and it's going to go down. In the meanwhile, though, Bubble is going to retaliate on Angel, so that's a quick trade to make it a 4-on-4. Bubble falls back to be in his usual spot at Baron Car.
Well, this equal trade is going to give HellRaisers a lot of room to work with. And for now, they are pretty spread out. The bomb is still towards long. They're going to send one man up towards Catwalk, and that's going to be Stico. And he's been doing a lot of damage so far. Oh, yeah. He's pretty much been doing well, most of his damage from this position as well. Just creating havoc from Catwalk. Well, he doesn't have a smoke this time around, so there's not going to be a one-way for him to utilize, but he does have a Molotov to potentially throw anyone out of the bomb site.
Oscar making his way through the double doors in middle. He's going to try to get a peek, smoking off CT spawn, and flashing into CT spawn as well. It's going to be together with Quest One just coming out of middle, but it's going to be NKL getting that first kill. Make it 2 as he gets Oscar to. Bomb is going to be down in the middle. Stico, he manages to make his way into B, but gets down by Dreamer. Leaving just, no, never mind. 0 went down. Stico still in CT spawn. But
15 seconds left.
Possible mission for him. That's going to be the 4th round on board for E-Frag. A well-needed one, too.
Very much needed one, but
maybe a little bit too little too late.
I think that might be the case, but there's no doubt that they're going to need the pistol round coming up here in the second half. HellRaisers, if they win that, they're most likely going to be sitting at 14 rounds before it's all done and dusted. And, well, knowing E-Frag, they're going to be forcing up at every situation in a scenario like that. So E-Frag definitely need to get off to the good start on the second half if they want to have a shot at this. Even if they win the pistol, they're still going to be 4 rounds behind, and that's going to be predominantly gun rounds they're going to be going up against. So have a bit of a mountain to climb here.
Yeah, definitely a great half for HellRaisers, and what we've seen previously, their TT is very good. It's very versatile, a lot of pushing, very, you could say, Angel kind of a approach to it, where
everybody kind of runs off.
A lot of pushes in the tunnels. You'll see them go up middle, all that stuff.
I wouldn't actually be surprised if we saw a fairly aggressive CT pistol coming out from HellRaisers.
Yep.
E-Frag at this point, they know how important that round is going to be, so they probably won't do something very drastic and just be unorthodox for themselves and do something quick. And that's something HellRaisers could capitalize on, if not through getting frags, then getting map control and being able to stack sites. Yep, so here we go, second round, second half, about to go live. Well, looking at the buys of things. A few nades being picked up, and again, Zero's going to pick up that Molotov on the CT side. I haven't seen him being made to great use, but in any case, he has it. And for E-Frag, it's going to be 4 Kevlars in total. No Tech 9s this time, though. There's going to be nades and smokes on NKL.
Oscar's all the way up. in middle, but it's going to be a 0. It's going to be the one to start things, and that Molotov goes down, and he gets another one. Oh, well, he's looking for a triple kill. The flash comes in. Oh, he's making a lot of damage to Dreamer. It's going to be Angel to get the kill, Oscar to follow up, and just going to be Bubble left in a 1-on-3 situation. He goes down, and that much important pistol round goes the way of HellRaisers to make it 12-4.
Very well done, and it was an aggressive CT pistol from HellRaisers. Oscar pushing up mid, similar to what Angel had done previously in their last game on Dust 2, and well, Stiko just making minced meat of the Bulgarians there. Dominating stuff. And you can see the Molotov making a whole lot of a difference there. So Bubble has picked up a scout, and well, as we expected, it's going to be a force buy from E-Frag. They just need rounds desperately at this point. They're not going to find it though.
They more or less need to win this round here. Otherwise, it's going to be a, well, you could say almost impossible task. But never say never, and hope dies last, like we like to say here.
So nothing but damage done to Oscar so far for E-Frag this round, and they only have one smoke, and that's on Spy Leader. Well, it might be a setup for something like a B-split, but HellRaisers on their side, they have 2 people hanging out by mid, making sure that they don't give up control too easily, but already one of the E-Frag members have made their way up on Cat, and they might run into Quest 1 if they opt to go further.
Yeah, things are still quite stale, not a lot happening here. Not sure which way the bomb is going to actually end up going. There are 3 terrorists right now towards that B bomb site. And the bomb is in Catwalk. And 1 member of E-Frag is on long doors right now, so not sure if it's going to be a 3-man fake speed. First man going out. That's going to be Angel getting the first kill. Oh, Bubble gets a kill, but 0 on Stiko. They're going to make sure that nothing more happens out of that, and Spy Leader's going to be alone here. P250 at hand. 20 seconds on the clock, and a lot of CTs everywhere around him, and 13-4 scoreline is just,
again, a bit
brutal.
A bit of a weird decision from E-Frag. Pretty much force up and invest everything they had into that round, and it seems like they're just content with getting a bomb plant down and actually instead of actually trying to win the round, because sure, you can take over that B bomb site, or you can just pull a lot of rotations from HellRaisers over there, but how the hell is Spy Leader supposed to hold off that alone?
Yeah.
For 40 seconds. That's just not going to happen. And, well, HellRaisers, they're feeling the fire right now, pushing aggressively into Lower Dark. This might have been called out, but Stiko's there to take down Spy Leader, protecting Angel from imminent doom. And, well, the MP9 is going to, well, not do a single thing. Dreamer's just going to instantly remove him. And it's 4v4 right now.
Tech 9s against Tech 9s, it's kind of a risky move to go. You know, you're 100% sure that E-Frag's going to force buy in that round. So yeah, I'm not sure it's a good option to really go there, but
Angel loves the risk of it.
Yeah, he definitely does, but it doesn't always pay off, does it? Well, it seems like a push from Catwalk may be happening here, and well, if there's anything going for E-Frag, it's the fact that no one is actually holding this, so it's going to be a free entry to the bomb side. Stiko is going to be here in the pit, and you know, Quest Zone here in the CT spawn. That's all they have really. It becomes an afterplan situation with being planted towards Catwalk, and 3 of the terrorists are holding Catwalk right now.
It can still get pretty awkward for E-Frag here, though, because there's so many in a tight space towards Catwalk that, well,
oh, that Molotov is going to force Dreamer out of there.
Stiko's going to just remove his head before he even burns to death. Well, smoke is down. That's going to force E-Frag to push forward. Someone's on the defuse already, and, well, Quest, he's doing work together with Stiko. And, well, round 1, nice and easy for HellRaisers, and there you go. They become so stuffed up there on Catwalk for E-Frag that it's basically like funneling yourself into a blender.
Yeah.
Well, definitely not what they were looking for. They do get a bomb plant, though, so we're going to see AKs, Galils, and, well, an MP9 on Spy Leader. It might be a tiny bit hopeful.
Yeah, stolen from Angel.
Well, E-Frag have to start the comeback right now. Can't let HellRaisers get to map point. Well, it's going to be a quick push out long. And also moving up on Catwalk with Stiko, just being the man of the hour again, finding 1 frag. Does get traded, though, on E-Frag. They have the bomb site at their disposal, and Angel's going to find Spy Leader there. MP9 not doing much at all.
Yeah, it's going to be a long plant, though, so there should be a very good opportunity for E-Frag to make it happen.
Yeah, The only, well, I guess they do have 2 AKs, but
Oh,
having a little.
Kobe.
That's the Kobe nade right there. All Dreamer and Victor,
right,
this is their time to shine. The two big hitters.
Bunch of smokes to work with. Well, that's going to help him, though, with this diffused Dreamer, though. Oh, he's gone to Catwalk. Maybe the difference-making factor here. Oh, but Zero
What a
getting
shot by
that kill.
Zero.
Now Victor needs to get the diffuser. Is he going to make it happen? It's so low. No, it's not happening. But the diffuse, does he have time? That is the question.
It's going to be in time.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of time. He could have had a cup of coffee before diffusing and still would have made it.
It's actually a bit interesting that they decided to let Oscar do the diffuse because he was the one without a diffuse kit in that situation. Yeah. Saw a similar situation happen to Mouse Sports, and that didn't go too well for them.
We're looking at championship point right now.
And there we go, the
HellRaisers.
Kobe nade. Perfect onto bubble.
15-4.
And again, E-Frag do get a bomb plant that will be able to sustain their buy here. Only one Galil this time and an AK on Spy Leader instead of an MP9, so a definite upgrade. Quite a few grenades as well. The 3 smokes, they pretty much can do whatever they feel like doing at this point. They have enough smokes to either go for a V-split or set up for that standard catwalk take that HellRaisers like to use so much.
Yep. I'll start from E-Frag right now. Spy Leader on Catwalk. He's throwing some grenades. Oh, Victor is already pushing out in middle. Zero is going to be the only line of defense here in B, and he's going to go down by Victor as well. It's going to be the B bombs I lost, and well, already HellRaisers going falling back, and they're going to be saving the weapons. Yeah. What do you think? Is this going to be the start of an epic comeback by E-Frag?
Well, one can dream, but I'm not a believer. Spy Leader is going to find Oscar, so doing economic damage here. Stiko's going to follow up with the frag, though. They know where Stiko is. I have no idea where Quest is. So they're going to go hunting. And really, E-Frag, they just want to make life as hard as possible for HellRaisers, even though they're going to have plenty of chances to actually get to this tournament point. Oh, great
Quest.
stuff from Quest One here. 2 quick frags, and this is getting expensive for E-Frag. They've already lost 1 more than what they can really afford to do. Well,
yeah, on the contrary, there's money on HellRaisers to buy in the following round if they wanted to. Which they obviously will do. They will have an op, but Oscar, that's always going to be worth at least 2 people. And they will have rifles for everyone except for Quest One unless he gets dropped one.
Yep, so Spy Leader taking the hit. He's the one who's going to have to skimp on nades.
Yep, he gets dropped one.
Well, now they're going to have to go up against Oscar with an op without having an op on their own side. And well, Oscar was doing a lot of damage in that first half together with Psycho. And 3 people actually set up here.
It's going to be a fast cap push. It's going to happen. Dreamer going to be the point man, and they're just going to walk out. Stiko, oh, he's going to fight all 4 of them and catch out Dreamer right away. But that's all he's going to get. Victor is going to retaliate, but Oscar is going to be here. Oh, he's going to make some damage. Bomb is down 2. Oh, he's going to get 1 more. Oh, it's looking pretty good for HellRaisers right now, but NKL, he's not ready to quit yet. And Bubble, he's going to get this flank kill onto Angel, but Oscar getting him. It's going to make it into a 1-on-2 with NKL alive. That's the last one, and there you have it. It's going to be HellRaisers, your champions of Copenhagen Games 2016 with a solid 16-5 win on Dust 2. I don't think there's any question who was the better team on Dust 2, man.
Definitely not. Just right from the get-go, even though with a lot of close rounds, HellRaisers was just barely able to eke it out every single time, and largely part to Stiko.
Yeah, that
had an absolutely amazing Dust 2 game on Oscar. We can't forget him. We saw how we closed that down. You said it as the round started. He's worth more than 1 man, and definitely showing what he's capable of doing.
Yeah, some would call that some of it was luck, but you can always say it this way, that you gotta earn that luck as well, and I feel like HellRaisers did that. They did some excellent job on a lot of different situations. You got, like I said, Stiko with a massive impact, sitting at 28 frags at the end of that map. He had Oscar also hitting a lot of instrumental kills. So yeah, those 2 have to be the guys that really rose to the occasion. Also, the new man, Quest One, I think he did not have the best of games on Inferno. Did get better by the towards the overtimes, but I thought he kind of carried that on to the Dust 2, and it's definitely a huge part of their team winning it.
Yeah, definitely helped set the tone, coming up with that massive 3K in the first anti-eco round for them, where everything seemed to be falling apart for HellRaisers, and that's what got them started. Got them off to a good start, and they never really looked back. So even though the score says 16-5, I think it definitely could have been a closer game than what the score would entail.
Oh yeah.
But in the end result's always going to be the same. HellRaisers are the champions of Copenhagen Games 2016, and well, nobody can take that away from them.
No, definitely not. I guess it's been a tournament of upsets, but HellRaisers been one of the more, I guess, favorable sides when it comes to picking one of the winners. Still coming out on top. They consistently went through the tournament, and they pick up the win definitely there.
Yeah. And so if you had to pick one player from HellRaisers to, I guess, be your MVP of this finals, who would you go for?
I think Stico. He has so many massive kills there, but we're gonna throw it to the hype man over at the stage for the prize ceremony. Without further ado.
One more time, clap your hands, guys. So, congratulations. How do you guys feel? All right, congratulations. Great work. Yeah, give it up. CLG Red, guys. Now let's see. Here comes the heat with some more stuff. Wow. Very nice headsets for you. Oh, that's too bad. You're left out. Sucks to be you. Okay, so now I'd like to welcome on stage the first place finishers in the Plantronic CSGO Female Tournament, Secret Gaming! All right, guys. Welcome on stage. Congratulations. I think we have a big check for you guys. And also a trophy, of course. Here's your trophy. Raise it up. Let's see it. And we also have some headsets for you guys. And of course, a big fat check. One more time, clap your hands. Secret Gaming! Congratulations, guys. How do you feel?
Really amazing, like the really amazing feelings.
What are you going to do with all that prize money?
We're gonna spend it on shoes and vodka.
Shoes and vodka, guys. Clap your hands. Congratulations. Oh, wait. So much neat stuff. One more time, guys. Clap your hands. Secret Gaming. Congratulations. Okay, guys. Now I want you to clap your hands for the second place finishers in the tournament here on this stage. Give it up for E-Frag. Welcome on the stage, guys, and congratulations. Here comes the heat with a big fat check for you. Whoa, how about that? Congratulations, guys. How do you feel?
It's okay. Everything's so fine.
It's okay?
It should be better. We're ready for party.
Oh, you're ready for a party. That's good, that's good. Let's see. Okay, guys, one more time. Clap your hands. Second place, congratulations. Sahid has some more stuff. All right, thanks, guys. And now, please welcome the winning team, HellRaisers! All right, guys, we have a big trophy for you. Let's see you raise that thing in the air. Congratulations, guys. Big round of applause. And we have even more stuff for you. Yeah. So he has even more stuff for you. How about that? So tell me something. How do you feel right now?
Oh, now I'm terrified. No, I feel myself really good. I'm happy to win it.
What are you going to spend all that money on?
Oh, I don't know. We'll buy a new phone. Oh no, I don't need it anymore.
I don't think you need to buy a new phone. You just got the brand new Samsung mobile phone. Okay, one more time, guys. Please clap your hands for the winner, HellRaisers! Oh, don't go too far, guys, because now it is time to find the winner of the Acer gaming computer and monitor. And for that, I need the good people from Fona to join me here on stage. And here they come. Just look at all that merchandise. Wouldn't it be nice to walk home with one of these? Well, actually, you get both. And it seems there's even more stuff for you guys.